We're going to learn about linear functions with parallel and perpendicular lines. So if we had two lines, we'll say line 1 is a function of x, which equals m1 x plus b, and then line 2 is the function of x, which equals m2x plus b. And again, in the equation of a line, m stands for your slope. So for parallel and perpendicular lines, the rule is for a parallel line, m1 has to equal m2. This means that the lines are parallel. So if m1, or slope of the first line, equals the slope of the second line, then the lines are parallel. If m1 equals the negative reciprocal of m1, or negative 1 over m2, then the lines are considered to be perpendicular. So in order to find out if lines are parallel or perpendicular, these are the rules. So if we had an equation y equals 3x plus 6, let's say, and we wanted to create another line that's parallel, or another equation that's parallel, then all we would have to do is keep the same slope, and you could change the b. So y equals 3x plus 8. So these two lines would be parallel because the slopes are the same. And then if you wanted to do a perpendicular line with the same equation, y equals 3x plus 6, then again, remember, the slope has to be the negative reciprocal. So our equation would equal y equals a negative 1 over 3x plus, you could say 8. This would be a perpendicular line because, because the slope is the negative reciprocal of the slope of the first equation. So parallel line, the slopes are the same. For perpendicular line, the slope is the negative reciprocal, or you could think of it as the opposite sign and then flip the number. So this is really 3 over 1, and if you flip it, it becomes 1 over 3. And because it was positive, opposite sign makes it negative. So parallel line, slope is the same. Perpendicular line, the slope is the negative reciprocal. So, and then that's parallel, and actually, let me just demonstrate. Parallel lines will run side by side. Perpendicular lines will intersect each other. So that's the difference between a parallel and a perpendicular line. So hopefully you understand it now, and thank you for listening.